Sound of Scripts presents Morningstar Real Estate, a screenplay written by Tracy Morse and Sophia Porter. The church is enveloped by an inferno. Fire licks at every pew, every book, every tapestry. On opposite sides of the cathedral, two hazy figures run frantically through the smoke and flames.
Ow. Oh. Jake! Where are you, Jake?
Sophia! I'm here! I can't see you!
I'm over here. I can't get out.
I'll come for you! Keep talking!
I'm scared.
A stained glass window explodes from the heat. The entire church is groaning in agony as its beams and walls are devoured by the fire.
Oh, Jake, hurry!
Jake moves quickly through the smoke and flames, winding his way toward Bea. She watches him fearfully, and when he arrives, he's naked and covered in blood.
I got you.
And then the altar explodes upward and crashes down on the burning pews. A colossal red hand and arm reaches up from the darkness below the church and slams into the floor, cracking marble. Bea and Jake watch in disbelief as two massive, flaming horns rise out of the... A high-end SUV cruises along a picturesque country road. Beatrice, Bea Thornton, 30s, snaps awake in the passenger seat. Her husband, Jake Thornton, 30s, is behind the wheel with a cup of coffee on his lap. Both are attractive, hip, sharp, and driven. An LA power couple.
Oh, holy shit.
You okay?
Yeah. I was dreaming about that church again.
Again?
Yeah. How long was I out?
I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes?
Wow. Sorry,
It's all good. You didn't miss anything?
Bea looks out the window. Sprawling farmland as far as the eye can see.
It's pretty, though.
No. It is, for sure.
Bea glances curiously at the GPS.
Jake, 30 minutes? You went 100 miles? How fast were you going?
There hasn't been another car on this road since you crashed out.
Slow down. We don't need to get pulled over by some local cop who will want to go through everything in the trailer for no reason.
Yeah, but like I said...
Slow down.
Jake nods sheepishly. Bea sighs deeply, calming her nerves. After a moment of comfortable silence,
I spy with my little eye something that begins with C.
You say that every single time we drive through farmland.
It's a great movie.
It's old. And this is Nebraska, not wherever the fuck that was.
It was the town of Malachi.
Nerd.
Malachi. I bet you if I turn on the radio, it'll be a religious program, like a real fire and brimstone Bible thumper. What do you think?
Dude, really? Okay, go for it.
Jake turns on the radio. Giving on up on Settling On Down by Mark Whalen booms from the car speakers.
I'm giving up on settling down, getting out of the small
Shit,
town.
that is worse.
Jake reaches to turn it off, but Bea grabs his arm.
Don't you dare. This is my jam.
Bea turns up the volume happily. She sings along, smiling brightly.
I've been left at the altar, been left at the bar, gave all I got to love. All I got was a broken heart, but I got my eyes on a new horizon. I've learned.
After a moment, Jake joins her.
I'm giving up on settling down, getting out of the small town. Hang aside, this heart is closed. I'ma hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down. Woohoo!
Bea and Jake are singing loudly as the SUV and trailer cruise past a sign that reads, "Welcome to Hensthrow. Population 487. The trailer towed behind the SUV reads, Morningstar Real Estate. The car and trailer arrive at a picturesque farmhouse. From the outside, it looks charming and not too badly neglected. The barn is worse for wear. A section of the roof is caved in. Bea and Jake exit the car and stretch their arms and legs.
Fuck, my ass is asleep.
Well, it looks like the pics. That's a good sign.
Bea's cell phone rings. She checks the caller ID.
It's Philip. Hi, Philip. Are you watching us or something? We literally just pulled up. Oh, well, so far so good. The drive was fine. Just lots of farmland. Yes, Jake did make Children of the Corn jokes again. You're so predictable.
As Bea chats on the phone, Jake walks a little further onto the property. House, barn, empty acres, peaceful and rustic. There's a stand of trees that border the property. Jake takes a deep breath, exhales slowly. Jake looks over at Bea, who is chatting enthusiastically on the phone. She winks at him seductively. He flips her off. She laughs. They get each other. Then Jake notices something else is looking at him. There are two large eyes floating in the shadows in the stand of trees. Something big is hiding there, just out of sight. Jake takes a few steps closer to get a better look. But the cow leaps clumsily out of the forest and walks unhurriedly away from him.
Okay, cow.
Unbelievable.
Bea hurries to his side.
What?
Philip thinks he already has a buyer.
Really? That's insane.
I know. 60 over what we paid.
60? And we still don't know what the reno is going to cost.
Well, we can get more. I'm just saying we won't be stuck with it. This isn't LA. The profit isn't going to be massive, but considering what we paid and the property's history, we're going to do great.
Yeah, I know we are. Hey, did you see that sign back there? Only 400-something people live around here. How long do you think before the locals show up?
Oh, today for sure. I hope they bring pie.
Well, maybe one will be named Malachi.
Stop. Let's look inside. I gotta pee.
Bea and Jake head into the house. The old farmhouse is a 1980s time capsule. Old appliances, peeling wallpaper, water-damaged ceiling, loose cabinets. Bea and Jake take a look around.
That's about expected.
Hold that thought.
Bea dashes off and finds the bathroom. It's dated and dank and cobwebs everywhere. Ugh. Jake walks around the kitchen. He turns on the sink. Clean water pours out.
Pipes are running clear. That's a good sign. There's probably an independent well close by.
Bea exits the bathroom and joins Jake. She re-inspects the kitchen and dining room.
That bathroom is disgusting. It's gonna need to be ripped to the studs. But we've seen a hell of a lot worse.
Just
if we knock
knocking
on this
down
wall,
this
we
wall.
can...
Jake stands in the kitchen, looking around curiously.
So it happened right here?
Yep. And then I guess 2 in the barn.
Yikes.
I know, right?
Jake scans the floors and cabinets.
The cleanup looks good.
Jake gets on his hands and knees and looks under the stove. Jake finds a dark, sticky puddle beneath the stove. There's a partial human tooth sticking out of it. He grimaces.
Ugh. There's a little something under here.
Really? Should I get Philip to send?
No, it's all good. I'll take care of it.
Jake looks out the window.
Well, that was fast. Welcome wagons here, babe.
Bea nods and gives him a look over.
Button your shirt.
As Jake straightens his clothes, an odd surgical scar is glimpsed on his chest. A trio of pickup trucks pull up to the farmhouse. Rifles and crossbows are mounted on most of the vehicles. Bea and Jake exit the house to greet a group of townsfolk. They're led by Daniel Boone, 40s, and his wife, Abigail, 30s. Both are dressed pleasantly and carrying baskets of vegetables. By Abigail's side is Bethany, 15, and Mariah, 14, their daughters.
Hello there.
Hey!
Hi! Wow, there's a lot of you.
We like to make a good impression.
Howdy, I'm Abigail Boone. This is my husband and our pastor, Daniel. We wanted to come and introduce ourselves and welcome you to Henstrow. Some of your other neighbors as well.
Abigail and Bethany present them with the baskets of vegetables.
Okay, wow, thank you.
I'm Jake Thornton. This is Bea. I'm sorry. Your name is Daniel Boone?
No relation, I can promise you. These are our daughters, Mariah, Bethany.
The teens wave shyly.
Hey, girls.
So, we're assuming you're the new owners?
Just temporarily. We're realtors and house flippers. We're going to do a total remodel and then resell. Then on to the next one.
Oh, so no plans on staying?
We'll be here for a couple of months, then back to Los Angeles.
Goodness, you're all the way from California.
We are.
Well, I do hope you don't plan on being strangers while you're here. We have a friendly, helpful, devoted community here.
Well, we think you'll find it hard to leave. It's a beautiful place. It's heaven on earth for us.
Oh, yeah, we've noticed.
We've always loved this house, too, and the family. The Andersons were beloved members of our church and our community. We were all terribly sad when they left us.
I thought they died.
Moved on, yes. Gone on to their reward.
It's okay, you don't need to be cryptic. We were told it was a murder-suicide. I mean, they have to disclose those things.
Abigail moves to cover her daughter's ears, realizes immediately it's too late. Bethany and Mariah look a little confused.
It was a tragedy.
For sure.
We were all a little confused when we heard the place sold out of the family. Thought it'd be a relative that would come and claim it.
None were listed. Lucky it was sold at all, considering the tragedies. By the way, can you tell us where they're buried? I'd like to pay my respects.
They weren't laid to rest here, in Henstrow.
Abigail stares at Bea coldly and says no more. It's getting awkward.
Okay.
We'll make sure that we leave a little bit of who they were in the house.
Oh, that sounds proper.
Of course.
Well, I guess we'll leave you to it then.
Daniel shakes Jake's hand intensely.
Well, let us know if there's anything you need. All doors are open in Henstrow.
We got it. Thanks again.
The townsfolk murmur and nod and promptly leave the property. Jake and Bea wave cheerfully and watch them go.
So, that happened?
Yup. And nobody brought pie.
Jake and Bea go back inside the house and get to work. The door slams behind them on its own. You've been listening to Morningstar Real Estate, a screenplay written by Tracy Morse and Sophia Porter. Produced by Sound of Scripts. To learn more about Sound of Scripts, please visit soundofscripts.com.